What's up, everybody? Long time no see. Oh my god, Will. You think you can just walk in here after like 5 weeks and just say long time no see? Yes, but I have a great story to tell you, so hopefully that kind of makes it up, sort of, maybe. So for those of you who have been following me on social media, you will know that I just recently wrapped a commercial that I shot in South America. Yes, this was my first official acting gig, and it was an amazing experience. But something did happen on this shoot for the very first time for me, and that was, I got shot in the butt. Or should I say, I had to get a shot in the butt. Context! Context, people! Context! So this is what happened. So I, along with the cast and crew, flew into South America and landed in La Paz, Bolivia, late November. Now for those of you who don't know, La Paz is the highest capital in the entire world with an elevation at 12,000 feet. Now this is so high that tourists upon landing can be affected with what's known as altitude sickness. The mildest symptoms being shortness of breath or headache, the worst of symptoms being that you die. So it can be pretty bad. So when we landed, I only experienced a very brief shortness of breath, and that was about it. I thought I was totally golden, pony boy. But I was wrong. Let me recount the facts. So the first day of the shoot, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. because it was such an early call time, and I woke up with a maddening fever. So you know that feel-good feeling when you're sweating and you're freezing at the same time and you're rolling over in bed like every 2 minutes because you can't get comfortable? Well, that was my night. So I woke up like that. But being an actor, you can't just call in sick and be like, guys, I can't make it, I have a crazy fever, because thousands of dollars have been invested for these select few days, of which there is really no going back. So, of course, I had to power through it. So the other actors and I load up in the van and we drive to location. But here's the thing. The location is on a dormant volcano climbing an additional 5,000 feet above sea level. Remember when I said we landed in La Paz and I was totally good? Well, as soon as we got to the top of this volcano, I was totally, like, not good. Altitude sickness hit me so hard in the face, compounded with my fever, that I literally could not think in complete sentences. I couldn't! It's like I was gasping for grammatical purchase in the recesses of my mind. And that is a very strange feeling, if you haven't taken in a hallucinogen, or if you're not drunk, that is. Otherwise, it's completely normal. But yes, it was very scary. I felt like I was going to drop dead any second. Remember, this is my first legit gig, so we're already getting off to a great start. But luckily, we had an ambulance as part of our caravan just in case anyone got sick, which I did, so here's where it gets good. I'm sitting in the van with my fellow actors, and the door opens. One of the set medics has arrived. I hear you're not feeling well. Yes? Okay, let me take your temperature. Open up. Okay. You have a fever. Oh. Yes, I'm going to have to give you a shot. A shot? Yes, in the butt. Where? So the EMT brings out a case of medical supplies, opens the case, takes out a syringe, and begins to fill it with this clear liquid, which I know now to be steroids. Now remember, I am in the van with my other co-stars just chilling, while the crew essentially makes the setup for us to go on. So the EMT then says, okay, drop your pants. With everyone watching, I turn around, partially drop my pants so a single buttock cheek is exposed, and I wait. Of course, one of my healthy co-stars in the van begins laughing and says, how does it feel, Will? It was a stinging feeling, yes, as that syringe needle punctured a hole in the dermis layer of my butt. It was not pleasant at all. And as soon as the medic was done, she was like, okay, now walk it off. So for the next 10 minutes, I walked it off as my butt felt incredibly sore. Felt like I had, like, a Charlie horse in my butt. It hurt. So I had a fever. I had altitude sickness. I was embarrassed in front of my co-stars, and this was my first acting gig. But the happy part of this story is that shortly after she gave me that shot, I felt much better. So as the pain was receding, I was telling myself, man, I should get a shot in the butt every single time I get sick because this is awesome. And to my understanding, a steroid shot boosts your immune system, thereby helping you fight off the disease and probably helps with endorphins actually to cover up the pain. And that's how I got shot in the butt the first time. Ah, happy memories. So the rest of the shoot went fantastically. The commercial is going to air on national television in Indonesia sometime next year, I'm assuming, because it takes time to edit and all that jazz. I am really excited to see how everything turns out, and I'm ready to pat myself on the back saying everything was worth it. And so that's it. I just wanted to share that story with you guys. I hope you had an amazing New Year's, and I hope this year is going to be the best year of your life. So far, because I don't want you to peak so early in your life, unless you're one of my older generation audiences. Then, you know, I'm totally cool with this being the best year of your life. Don't forget to check out my free guided meditation that I put together just for you to help you clear those anxious and depressing thoughts away. It'll clear your mind and make you feel like a Zen Buddha in just 10 minutes. Trust me. Alright guys, have a wonderful week. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you later.